Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry, it's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only ones scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganath Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danins, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Faris Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danin slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, it might be in the mood to give us some answers.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
what? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Bull Run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volrun? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not Fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps. But frankly, I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place. Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shion,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shion?
Lies.
Thorns! This situation just got prickly!
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her, but we cannot tell from this far away. We'll need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea.
Far enough!
Alone. I'm all alone.
Shion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shion! Shion! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! This pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Xion!
First strike! It's go time!
In here!
Megasonic Flip! Dragon Swarm!
Where that came from?
Pierce Strike!
I can carve through
Rising
armor!
Wyvern!
Eat this!
Rising...
Tempest?
First strike!
Take this!
Take this!
Blow away!
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Xion! Come back to us! I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Alphen!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Xion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohaling. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Xion.
Alphen! How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go! Bull Run is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
Some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shion.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as Law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
It's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Danon puppets we've dealt with outside.
You're mine!
You
take it!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams!
Try this! I'm on it!
Raging storm!
Be still! Rising Falcon!
Rotating pile driver!
First strike!
Scream
Oh, and
bathed
this
in
one!
blood! Raising you up bloody!
This is...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Benediction
Your
light.
armor won't save you! Face you here and now!
Resonate with
Be
the
ready to go!
On your knees.
Ignite!
I'm on it! Whirlwind
This
Snare!
is great!
Dance
Rising
in the wind!
Wyvern!
Feel
Now! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I'll tear you apart!
You're mine! Demon Fang!
Talon
Rising
Storm!
Wyvern!
No further!
Eat dirt!
Talon Storm!
Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind!
Eagle Ray!
Shield!
Burn!
Swallow Dance!
Double Demon Punch! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine!
Not on my watch!
Swordblade Alpha!
I never miss!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again?
Actually, no, never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other, and yet I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost, but more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message, one of domination and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me, or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my master core.
Aha! So it is a Bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renis Alma and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Volron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing? By the power of the
Soaring Alpha!
Back into the
Away!
fray!
Can't get out of this!
Mega
Die!
Ray!
Be for the weak spot!
Mega Ray!
Inferno Punch!
Leave the charge to me!
now!
I never miss!
Dance in the wind!
Demon Fang!
Feel by the
Astral Arts?
That's my cue! It's weakened!
Shut him down!
This ends now!
Tectonic punch! Where that came from? Lightning
This
condemned!
Talon Storm!
Will this
You picked the wrong fight!
Illuminate the dark!
Talon
Hey,
Hurricane!
Holy Land!
I owe you one!
Searing
Lightning
Flame!
Thrust! Burn! Rising Rocket!
man!
Ready and
Oh,
ready!
I'm all stopped up!
I'll smash you!
Annihilation! Gravitas field!
Shuffling Slash! Long!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning!
Dragon! I'm on a roll now! Sonic Thrust! I'm on a roll now! Take this!
There's something in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
Mega Ray!
Leave the chargers to me! Denied! Here, let me help!
It's on! Can't get out of this!
That hit the spot.
Rising Wiper! Not today!
Rip it
Mega Ray!
down!
Lightning condemned! Thunderblade!
Talon
Illuminate the
Hurricane!
dark! Come
Rip it
forth!
down!
Slither! Holy
I'll
Land!
stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
No, it won't end like this.
You'll pay for that!
Now I'm real mad!
Lightning Thrust!
I'm on a roll
Rising
now!
Falcon! Stardust!
Confiscated!
Eagle Assault!
Ow!
Rising Falcon!
Rip and tear!
Rising
Anything in
Wiper!
armor is all mine!
Raging Cascade!
Ready to go.
Eat this!
You alright?
I'm nearly done for. I'll be okay.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Dance in the wind!
Nothing gets by me!
Now for something special! More with that aim from the wall!
In a bind?
Raging
You're mine!
Cascade! I never miss!
Demon Fang!
They'll pay for that.
Here's a healing
I've
water!
let you all down.
First aid!
Stay away from my friends!
Lunar corruption!
Lightning
Thunder
thrust!
field! By the power of Raging
Rising
Cascade!
Ignite!
Gemini Aqua!
I'll bring you back from Death's
This should
Abyss.
do it!
Raging Storm!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll cover you!
This should do it!
Here, let me help.
I'm on it.
Dance in the
I owe
wind!
you one!
Air thrust!
Sonic thrust!
Dance in the wind! Force field!
Will this help?
Tempest Swirl! Tunnel! First
I owe
aid!
you one!
Raging Cascade!
Shield!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Better!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
In a bind?
Light Astral Enter Dance in the wind!
Far enough!
There! Wait!
Air Tornado!
Something's happening!
They fused together?
Lunar Blast!
I'm on it.
There!
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I can do this all day.
This one's mine.
Here we go again.
Double Demon Fang!
I'll
tear you apart!
Demon Fang!
In here! Healing Circle!
There.
Done
More
to
for the
done.
stockpile!
Water, hear my
Take
call.
this.
Thanks! Spread!
Go away.
Ready! Burning Strike!
Take
Water,
this.
hear
Like
my
you got
call!
this.
Confiscated!
Here I come!
Eat this. You're done.
Lightning
Now
Condemned!
you see what I can do.
This one's all mine!
Illuminate the dark!
Burn it!
I'm just
Holy
getting
Glimmer!
started. Take
Lightning!
this. Now I'm in the
Only
sword
one.
blade.
Out of ammo! Back into the fray!
In a bind?
Mega Ray!
Destruction!
Annihilation!
Crush!
Radiant Pierce!
Double Demon Fang!
Denied!
Lightning Orb!
Destruction!
Dance in the wind! In here! Pierce! More for the stockpile!
Hold nothing back!
Go! I'm only getting started! More where that came from!
Sword
Demon
blade.
Aqua!
Double Demon Fang!
That's freaking busted.
I'll be taking apart!
There!
Recover!
I really owe you one.
Now! While it's reeling!
Take it down! More where that came from!
Demon Fang!
Tunnel!
Burn!
Here's a healing avalanche!
I could do this all day.
Waterfall!
Sword Rain
Freeze
Alpha!
Master! Dance in the wind! Pierce Ready! Here's a healing arc! First
Demon
aid!
Fang!
Armor won't save you.
Lightning Thrust!
I'll finish you here and watch it.
Dragon Form!
Sleep now!
In a bind?
Leave the chargers! Far enough!
It's
The
on!
water! Blah blah blah! Magic! I hear you all!
Burn in hell!
Eat this. Inferno. I'm on a roll now.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning
Demon
I'll
Fang!
finish you here and now.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eat this.
Swallow Blade! Try this! Infernal Current! Dragon Swarm!
Here we go again.
Explosive
Where are
Ring!
you going?
Illuminate the dark!
Will this help?
Come on!
Holy Glimmer! Holy Land! Healing Circle!
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right.
I can
Still
carve
anyone's
through
fight.
armor.
I'll fix you up! Photon Slash!
Leave the chargers to me!
Dig Waterfall!
The flame inside me
Demon
yearns to be let free!
Not on my watch!
You picked the wrong fight!
Recover! Shining
This should do it.
Supernova!
You're mine.
Photon Illuminate the
Demon
dark!
Fang.
Holy Glimmer!
I'm on a roll now.
Eternal Devastation!
I'm just getting started.
Water, hear my call.
Spread!
Sword Rain Alpha! Rebel!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Xion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Xion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah, she's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Xion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Xion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Xion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself.
So all this, kidnapping Shion, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time?
I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Annihilation!
Rising Wyvern! The flame inside
Enjoy.
is yours to be let free! First
This
strike!
is over.
Rising Wyvern!
Healing circle!
Soaring Light Spear!
Entertain me.
It was nice while it
What's wrong?
Illuminate the trouble! Holy Land!
Mirage!
Lunar Blast!
Take this.
Think again!
These fists have got your name on them!
Illuminate
harder.
the dark!
Here.
Holy Glimmer!
Fool.
The healing Holy
Entertain
Land!
me. This is over.
Lightning Thrust! Rising Stalkers!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Oh?
What's this?
Denied!
Double Demon Fang!
Healing Circle! Freeze Lancer! This one's mine! Thanks so much! Shield!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Confiscated! Reload!
Take
Eternal
this.
Devastation!
He just won't stay still! If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Back into the fray! Spread! Purge Malevolent! I'll fix you up!
Fool. Entertain me.
This isn't looking good!
This is over.
No! Action!
There! Did we get him?
He's open. Let's go! I'm ready!
Law! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Is that it?
Burn in hell!
Dragon show!
What's he planning?
Damn it! It's too fast!
This looks
Stand
bad.
back.
We've
I'll
got to
trip
stop
it up.
him.
This should do it!
I'll heal you all.
This is over.
Try harder!
First strike!
Far enough! Will this help?
Dragon!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
I could do without pain. You'll pay for that!
This one's mine.
Take this.
More for the
Enjoy.
I never miss. Far beyond the darkest
Here.
sky. I call
Fool.
upon you. Let me help.
Take this.
Not in your dreams. Here's a healing
Freeze.
box. Far beyond the
flame
darkest
inside me
sky.
yearns
I
to
call
be let
upon
free.
thee. Lightning. Sting blast.
You're mine! It's over!
What is this?
Hey,
Here.
you okay?
I can still do this!
Will this help?
Take this.
Healing circle, thanks! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Denied!
I really owe you one. Now you see what I can do.
Not done yet.
Super
Demon
by the power of water! Magna Ray!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Can't get out of this.
Shut him down. Take that.
Demon Fang!
I'm on a roll
Get
now.
the win! Hear me!
Eternal devastation!
That freaking does it.
I'll heal you all! Lightning orbs! Raging cascade!
Take this.
Double Demon Fang!
Far enough.
By the power of
Entertain me.
I'm ready!
This is over.
Where are you going?
There. Just like that.
Devastation! Burn!
Here, let me help.
Here you are.
Illuminate the sun!
Now this is
Demon
enjoyable.
require
Take this.
In a bind? I'm on target. I'll finish you here and now.
Rising Water! Double Demon Fang!
Take
That
this.
freaking does
Here's
it.
a healing
That's
arm!
far enough.
Confiscated!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Demon Fang!
Far enough!
I'm out of ammo!
Take
Clear
this.
the field!
Watch this.
Enjoy.
Malevolent!
Destruction!
In here!
Far enough.
Megasonic Thrust!
Here's a healing arm beyond the dark
things come
days!
to an end.
I call upon
I could do
thee!
this all day.
Lunar
Take this.
corruption!
It's time.
Lunar blast!
Devastation!
Field!
Die.
Rising River!
Here.
The flame inside me!
Here's purple
Healing
boost.
circle! Radiant
Not here!
storm!
Finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Got him.
It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign.